It is 2:40 on this Thursday, the 18th of February. We're starting our Central Valley Real Estate and Home Improvement Show just a little bit early today. Thank you for being with us. I'm Austin Reed. Hit me up on Facebook, Austin Reed on Air, also on Instagram and Twitter. Happy you're with us today. We always love this hour of programming because, man, there's a lot to talk about, especially with COVID-19. Is it a buyer's market? Is it a seller's market? Well, we have one expert to talk to today in that regard. Miriam Gonzalez joining us live here in our Tower District studios. Hi there. Good afternoon.
Hi. Good afternoon, Austin.
Thanks for coming on the show.
Oh, thank you for inviting me. Really
we have a lot to talk about. Now, we've got a couple properties that you want to kind of showcase this afternoon. One is a business, the other is residential. But before we get to that, I want to talk a little bit about what it's like right now as far as being an agent and being in real estate here in the Central Valley. COVID-19 still happening, ain't going anywhere. I know cases are dropping, but interest rates historically low right now. What else are you seeing?
I'm also noticing that interest rates are slightly going up.
They are?
Yes.
Okay.
So now they're at 2.98.
Okay.
So if
still very low though.
It's still very low, yeah. And they're expected to go up this year. Mm-hmm.
They are.
Gradually, but it will happen.
Okay,
Yes.
all right.
Mm-hmm.
So then as far as buyers, is this still a good time to buy?
Absolutely. Yes, it is. It's still a good time to buy because interest rates are still low. I know prices are still very challenging. They're still going up. Right now, we're facing very low inventory. Yeah, so we are getting approximately 5 or more offers on each home that's for sale. So yeah, it's very challenging for the buyers because they're competing with, several buyers. And so I just have to really inform them of the process because it is very discouraging at times.
And it could take longer than expected, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So talk a little bit then for sellers. Is this a time? I mean, if they're open to it?
It is a seller's market. Yes. And it's a good time to sell now. And that's why I have a special offer right now going on for homeowners that are thinking of selling. Is that if they sell their home with me, I promise I'll sell it in less than 2 months. And if I don't, I am willing to give them $2,500 from my commission at close of escrow.
Holy moly, that's a great deal! Wow. So it's you're very I get the word I'm trying to find. You're very confident.
Yes.
That you'll sell it.
Yes, I am, definitely.
Wow.
And I want to be part of the solution and not part of the problem. So,
Right,
I think this is going to be very helpful for them and for the buyers.
It's a win-win.
Yes.
Okay, so you've got one property right now, a business that
Yes.
may be good for somebody to buy, right?
Yes.
Okay.
It is located in Madeira, and it is an ice creamery / fast food. They do have, they sell sandwiches, crepes, and they make sundaes, banana splits. I mean, everything regarding ice cream.
So it's all ready to go.
It's ready to go.
Okay.
Yes.
And where in Madeira is this?
This is located on 1129 Country Club Drive by CVS and Seymour Shopping Center.
Oh, that's a nice location.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's a lot of traffic, a lot of other shops around, and it is very clean, ready to go for the new family that's ready to take on a new business opportunity.
Who shot this video? It looks really good.
It's actually my daughter. She's a marketing major right now
Wow.
at Sacramento State, and she's doing an amazing job.
Yeah, she is. I come from a TV news background, so I'm watching this, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it looks like a professional commercial. She'll do very good in broadcasting. That's awesome.
She'll be very happy to hear that.
Yeah. Tell her I said that. Yeah. Okay. So how much? What's the specs on it?
Okay, they're asking $75,000, and it's everything included, all the machinery, equipment, supplies, and plus the owners are willing to show all the recipes and how to prepare the meals to the new coming owner.
That is a sweet little situation.
Yes, it is.
I bet that ain't. I mean, now, does it take longer to sell businesses than houses right now, or?
I'm noticing it's harder businesses right now because of COVID.
Right.
Yes.
Right. But this is something that's unique that people can still go in and get an ice cream and then go on with their day rather than like a non-essential business per se, which would be harder
Yes.
right now. So.
Yes. And right now there's no furniture for the same reason, so they just go in and out.
Exactly.
Yes.
Something like this. Okay, great. So if you're looking to start an ice cream shop with crepes,
Yes.
buy this business.
This is it right here.
Any reason why they've decided to move on? Are they just done with retiring, or?
Their family is growing, and
Okay.
they decided to focus on family and not business right now.
All right. Okay. Well, cool. Well, check that out. Okay. Let's talk about a house that you have right
Yes.
now. Where's this?
This is also in Madeira.
Okay.
And it's located at 1080 Clark Street. It is actually 2 homes in one.
Oh.
I have to admit, the studio was done without permits, but when you walk in there, you'll be surprised. It was nicely done, that it's hard to tell. They're both currently being rented.
Okay.
And the main home has 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, and it's currently being rented for $800. And the studio is 1 bedroom, 1 bath, and it's currently being rented for $400.
So this would be good then for somebody, maybe a small family that has like a mother-in-law.
Yes.
Or or a small family that would want to make some money by renting out the studio. That's kind of a cool setup.
Yes, it has potential. And like you said, it could be, whatever it's best for that family.
And and how much is this?
This is $215,000.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yes.
Wow. And now, okay, so Madeira, for people that maybe are like, oh, I don't, I want to stay in Fresno or Clovis, Madeira is kind of nice. I mean, it's really like a suburb,
Yes,
right?
and it's growing.
It's a cool place to be. What part of Madeira is this?
This one is on the southeast Madeira.
In Southeast Madeira. Okay, very cool, very cool. So now, with your agency, do you mainly focus in Madeira, or can you serve all of Central California?
Well, it all depends. If it's for helping homeowners sell their home, it's basically all California. I just sold a property in Compton.
Oh, nice. Okay.
LA County.
Wow.
Yes, and for as far as buyers, I want to stay in my where I work out, which will be Madera County, Fresno County, Clovis, Chowchilla.
Yeah.
And I could go as far as Merced. However, I do belong to a large network of realtors.
Okay.
So if I get a past client that tells me, I want to move to Sacramento, which is kind of far from me, I'll refer them out to a good agent. So that way
Nice.
I'll make sure that they're in good hands.
So you have a good referral network.
Yes, I do.
Finally, I want to talk a little bit about first-time home buyers. Is this a good time for those kind of people?
Definitely. There are great down payment assistance programs for first-time home buyers.
Okay. What about, do you work with them, like getting their credit up, making sure that they have good jobs? Like, it's a process, right?
Yes, it is a process, and I noticed that some of the issues is credit.
Okay.
And when they tell me that they had maybe bad accounts, so I refer them out to a credit expert.
Okay.
Yeah, so I have good connections with someone that could help them out.
How fast can you, or they can change and turn around somebody's score? I mean, does it take forever, or can it happen quickly?
It's funny that you mentioned that because I actually went through the process myself.
Okay.
And I was surprised how fast they were. They improved my credit score within the next 3 months.
Wow.
Yes.
And is credit critical for a first-time home buyer?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Very important.
Okay.
And for example, there's programs that are asking a specific FICO score. So it all depends what lender they go to. But for example, they wanted to go to Bank of America, down payment assistance programs. They want 640 points or better.
640 or better. Okay. All right. Okay.
And others could ask for 585, which is amazing, right?
Wow.
Yeah, and better. So it all depends what kind of programs they're looking into. They each have different requirements.
And then as far as a down payment, that kind of depends, right, on the loan and how
Yes.
much you're looking to spend.
Exactly.
Okay, all right.
Yes.
Let's see. And then any advice for sellers right now?
Yes. It doesn't hurt to give me a call so I could provide you with a free market analysis so you could know the value of your home and how much gains you will get if you decide to sell. You know, it takes months for sellers to really make the final decision. It doesn't mean just because I'm walking into your home that you have to make a decision quick. It's always good to prepare, because what I find out is that when I walk into the homes, they made so many improvements that were unnecessary. And they think they're going to make a lot of money off of them, and it doesn't turn out that way all the time. So it's better that they contact me or their realtor of trust so that they see, how much the property will be worth just like that without making any repairs. Nowadays, in this market, remember, it's a seller's market, everything is selling most of the properties are selling as is. So you don't really have to do much to the property in order to sell quick.
Real quick, I have one more question about the credit situation for first-time home buyers. And the reason I'm asking this is because my wife and I are in this situation right now. We're ready to buy. My credit's not great. Would you suggest people, the first-time home buyers, if one of the spouse, their credit's not great, can you do it on your own, like going through Credit Karma and like paying off stuff, or is it best to work with a credit expert?
Okay, good question. I know that Credit Karma is not it's not the same as really seeing your credit report. I recommend seeing a credit expert, because I used to do that myself and it just didn't work out. And I feel confident talking about the process because I went through it.
Sure.
So they will guide you through the process. They're going to tell you what accounts to close if you have to close some, because I realized that some of the accounts that I closed really affected me more than helped me.
Oh,
So,
all right.
yes.
All right,
Yeah,
okay.
so it's better to talk to them.
And you can connect them with that credit expert.
Yes.
They
Yes, definitely.
can work with you on that. Great. We've got about 30 seconds. Anything else that I missed? Anything else you want to talk about?
I just want to encourage, the home sellers, to really focus on the potential of your investment. I'm focusing also on the seniors. I love seniors, and I'm noticing that some are already empty nesters, and some want to maybe move closer to their, to their adult kids, and it's a good time to sell right now. So if you're just considering, I'll be happy to sit down with you and explain the process.
And again, the $2,500 special, remind everybody.
Oh, yes. If I don't sell your home, if you list your home with me, and if I don't sell it in the next 2 months after listing it with me, I promise I'll give you $2,500 out of my commission at close of escrow.
Can't beat that. Miriam, good to meet you. Thanks for coming on. This
Thank
was
you, Austin.
great information. So
Appreciate it.
Come back anytime.
Thank you, of course.
And your phone number, 559-301-1123?
That's correct. You may
And the,
reach me there.
and the website is?
YourFamilyRealtor.net.
Easy to remember. All right. You're watching Central Valley Home and Real Estate. This is the hour that we focus just on what's happening in the real estate world and home improvement. We've got another guest coming up for you in the 3 o'clock hour, so stay with us for that. You're watching Central Valley Talk and the Central Valley Home and Real Estate program. Stay with us.